Well, most folks taking a road trip return home with photos and even some souvenirs. But our next guest decided to write a book about her cross-country journey. Lauren Hough is the author of Monster of Land, and she joins us on the red couch to tell us all about it. I'm so intrigued because, for starters, you get in the van. I have so many questions to ask. Okay, what is the book about to begin with?
I think I meant it to be a love letter to dogs.
Yeah, tell us about Woody. So who accompanies you through this whole situation?
Woody is my rescue husky mix, who's a goofy, ridiculous character who loves everyone. And he made the road trip so much better because he kept introducing me to people. Whether I liked it or not, he's going to meet people on the road.
Because I wanted to ask you that. How were you able to have people talk to you? Was that the strategic thought process of, if I have an animal, if I have Woody, who's like so sweet, with me, more people are just going to come up to start talking? Yeah,
it really worked out that way. I was doing these stories for Texas Highways magazine, and anytime my editor was constantly, when I would do them alone, I need a quote, I need a quote, I need a quote. And then one day I brought Woody along, and quotes were easy. I couldn't get people to stop talking to me because they come up to say hi to him, and they're a little bit off guard, and they're a little bit friendly. I get a little bit of credit because I have a really cute dog.
Yeah. So when you are talking to these folks, what's one of the stories that stuck with you? Because you were across the country. You were Florida to the north, and then you went west, and so. When you were talking with everyone, what's one of the stories that you kind of had stuck with you so far?
I think the one that changed the book the most is I was driving through Florida and I met this man who came up to say hi to Woody, and then he wanted to see the van and was looking at the build I did, which wasn't great. It was just a little 2x4 bed in the back of it. But he wanted to talk to Woody, and I think he was talking more to my dog than to me, but he was telling me about how his wife had always wanted to see the Grand Canyon and just take this little road trip, but they'd never gotten to do it. Just didn't have time off work, didn't have, money. And it's not a long trip. She wasn't asking for Europe, she wasn't asking for, but he wanted to tell me about his wife. He wanted to tell me that she had a pet possum for a while. He wanted to tell me about this amazing woman that he loved and how heartbroken he was that he never got to take this trip. And it changed it for me, whining about, oh, I've got to drive another day and I've got to do this.
Right.
And I remembered that I'm doing this thing that I've wanted to do my whole life and I've never gotten to do, and so many people want to do and never get the chance to do. And it changed the entire book.
With the van, because let's talk about what you traveled in. This isn't like luxe traveling here. I mean, I feel like everyone's like, do I have the car to be able to make the road trip? Do I have the money? And you were talking about, do you have like the sick days, the vacation days? Can I put together enough days to be able to take a trip? And a lot of folks just, I'm just gonna stay around town. You went across the country in your van. How is the van today? Does it still exist?
The van, I hope it doesn't exist. It would have been a very different trip if I'd been able to afford a Sprinter. But if you're going to try it, I was worried I wouldn't have enough material for a book. I had way too much. But the van definitely ended up being a character because we kept having problems, which would introduce me to new people because someone would have to fix this old Dodge that just did not want to keep going. We pushed it around the country, but it was definitely a character. I thought I would get judged a little bit more than I was for the van. I thought people would look at it and be, oh, it's a crummy van, and what are you doing here, and why are you parked there? And everyone I met was just thrilled of, oh, I've always wanted to do that, and that's the life.
But it's that human connection too. Yeah. It's one thing that you're traveling around, you have your dog, but it's also like people want to be heard.
They really do. I think a lot of us have spent so much time, locked in our houses on social media, especially at that time, that, and it might have been why it was so hard to find a van. I think a lot of us wanted to just get out on the road and see some things and meet some people.
Because the timing of this book, you went on the road trip after COVID, you opened back up, and I think everyone was like, oh, let's get out of here, let's get going, I've got to do something. You really captured like a snapshot of where America was and how desperate they were to have for human connection and talking to anybody else at that point.
Yeah, I think we got on social media to, make friends, find our old high school friends that maybe our friendships fell off for a reason. But I think we're all just looking for connection, and we're not finding it there. We're finding bots and people selling us things and arguments that we don't need to be in. And it turns out if you go outside, we like each other just fine. We get along great. You're watching the World Cup happen now and all these people coming here, and we're having a great time. Americans are kind and generous if you give them a chance. And that's what I found.
And if you want human connection, because you're going to be at Novel this evening at 6
Yes.
o'clock.
Yes.
They get to meet you. Are you going to sign copies, answer
sign
questions?
copies. Woody will be there.
Woody's going to be there, you guys. Woody's going to be there. I was surprised Woody didn't join you on the red couch.
I know, I was a little sad too.
Is Woody at the hotel?
He is at the
Oh,
hotel.
man.
He is passed out on the king-size bed.
Maybe he's watching this segment.
He might be.
That would be a cute photo. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And best of luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Really, thank you.
Yeah.